Less than P class equals data end equals 451, data start equals 85 greater than. Alright, let's talk about how the Vancouver Canucks wrapped up their 2024-25 NHL season. And yeah, it didn't exactly end on a high note. In what was the final regular season game for both teams, the Canucks fell 4-1 to the Vegas Golden Knights Wednesday night at Rogers Arena, and with that, the curtain officially closed on another playoff-less year for Vancouver. Less than P class equals data end equals 753, data start equals 453, greater than. Things actually started off okay for the Canucks. Pius Suter found the net in the first period, giving Vancouver a 1-0 lead heading into intermission. But that spark faded fast. Vegas tied it late in the second when Victor Olofsson ripped a one-timer top shelf, and then it just unraveled from there. Less than P class equals data end equals 1187, data start equals 755, greater than. The backbreaker came early in the third. Pavel Dorofeyev, who's had a breakout year by the way, scored his 35th goal of the season, snapping the tie and putting the Knights ahead for good. That goal was pure sniper mode. A clean shot from the face-off circle, right over Tolopilo's glove. Jack Eichel followed up with his 28th of the season, and then Cole Schwintz sealed the deal with his first ever NHL goal, a late, empty netter. Less than P class equals data end equals 1490. Data start equals 1189, greater than. Now to be fair, the Canucks weren't exactly fielding their strongest lineup, and neither were the Knights. Vegas rested a few of their stars. Tomas Hertl, Adin Hill, and Noah Hanifin all sat this one out. But still, the Golden Knights looked like a team that's playoff ready. Vancouver? Not so much. Less than P class equals data end equals 1770. Data start equals 1492, greater than. Kevin Lankinen did what he could in net for the Canucks in the first two periods, stopping 19 of 20 shots, before Nikita Tolopilo took over in the third. On the other side, Akira Schmid made only his 5th appearance of the season for Vegas, and stopped 16 shots to earn the win. Less than P class equals data end equals 2189, data start equals 1772, greater than. With that, Vegas wraps up its regular season at 5-0-2-2-1-0, hitting the 50-win mark for just the third time in franchise history, and they're heading into the playoffs to face the Minnesota Wild in the first round. Vancouver? They're packing it up after finishing 5th in the Pacific Division and 10th in the West with a 3-8-3-0-1-4 record. That makes it 8 out of the last 10 seasons they've missed the postseason. Less than P class equals data end equals 2495. Data start equals 2191, greater than. There were a few bright spots this year. Jake DeBrusk led the team with a career-high 28 goals, and Quinn Hughes tied Alex Edler for the most points by a defenseman in franchise history. But overall, it's another disappointing ending for a team and a fan base that's been starved for real playoff hockey. Less than P class equals data end equals 2712, data start equals 2497, greater than. Oh, and let's not forget a big milestone off the ice. This was the final game for longtime equipment manager Patty O'Neill, who's retiring after an incredible 45 years in the NHL. That's a legacy worth celebrating. Less than P class equals data end equals 2828, data start equals 2714, greater than. The Canucks will hold their season-ending media availability soon, and then it's back to the drawing board again. Stay subscribed for more videos.